Yeah. Now listen, man. We back with another video, man. It's your boy Prophet. Y'all know what time it is. Now listen, I seen this shit on my recommended on YouTube. It say it's 2K25, the worst 2K of all time. Now, off the rip, I'ma say hell no. Hell no, bro. 2K25 is not good by no means. The game ass. Let's be real. 2K25 is not a good game, nigga. Hell no. But bro, we done seen way worse 2Ks. But I'm finna check the video out. Y'all can let me know what y'all think down below. And you know what I'm saying? We finna go check it out.
What's good with y'all? As a lot of y'all know, 2K25 isn't really a good game. In fact, it's one of the worst 2Ks I've ever played in my life. But as of lately, people have...
And bro, it's so crazy because 2K25 is the worst 2K, but I done made like 8, 9, 10 players on this motherfucker. Like, why the fuck is the game so ass, but I'm spending more money playing this shit? Are they doing this shit on purpose to make niggas spend more money? Like, I feel like, honestly, bro, I'm gonna be real with y'all niggas, bro. I feel like 2K, they got this bitch set up to where you gotta make a player and they know your player gonna be ass, or they gonna make your player, they gonna nerf your player to where your player was good at first when you first made the nigga, but 2, 3 months later or a month later, the nigga gonna be ass. So now you feel like you gotta make a new build just so you can be good at the game. And that's how niggas be getting stuck. I feel like they got that shit down by design. Do y'all feel like that too? Or is it just me? Or am I the only one? Cause bro, every time I make a new player, I be hooping with that nigga at first. And then like a month later, I be like, man, this player ass, I gotta make a new one. And now I gotta go just spend a whole nother, you know what I'm saying, bag on the VC and do it. It feels like a scam.
I've been calling this the worst 2K of all time. And for a good reason. This game is wired to make you crash out. But you also have to remember, this isn't the first time 2K's come out with some absolute garbage. There have been a few games in the past that have made us feel the exact same way. So is 2K25 really the worst 2K of all time? Let's find out.
2K18 was probably the worst 2K of all time in my opinion.
So first off, let's get this out the way. The other contenders for worst 2K of all time are 18 and 21, hands down. Out of these 3 games, we're gonna find out which one is truly the worst. The first thing we're gonna look at is the gameplay. 2K18's gameplay had major flaws, the main ones being blow-bys, snatchbacks, loose balls, people missing wide open layups, and people making heavily contested shots with a good amount of them being whites. 2K21's gameplay was bad on both current and next gen. There was a speed glitch that never got patched.
I never even played 2K21. I probably played that shit like twice, nigga. Cause that was when the PS5 came out. Niggas couldn't get their hands on the PS5 for some reason. Like the PS5 was like an infinity stone. You could not get one of them bitches back then. I remember that shit, nigga. So I didn't even play 2K21.
Part of the green, people were making whites consistently, and in fact, 2K made badges that helped you make whites more often. And I don't know why, but they had everybody sliding around like we were playing on ice or something. In 2K25's gameplay, we obviously know it's trash. You can't green consistently because of RNG, there's no contest system, people can hit whites left and right, there's a slingshot effect for the bums, and there's just no common sense in the game. In 25, you can go for a rebound by yourself and your player will tip the ball up, jump the other way, or forget how to grab a ball entirely as if he's not supposed to be in the NBA. You can't even dribble without running into invisible walls. They're always taking you out of animations, and there's more, but if I named every problem, we'd be here forever. And look, I was playing 2K18 again just for this video so I could see how trash it really is. That game is terrible, I'm not gonna lie to you. But at least in 18, if you were beating someone, there was no slingshot effect. In 25, do you see the shots that people make just because of the slingshot effect? It's crazy. I saw someone hit 100% contested.
Look at flight trash. Flight funny.
In 18, if you were beating someone, there was no slingshot effect. In 25, do you see the shots that people make just because of the slingshot effect? It's crazy. I saw someone hit 100% contested red very early from like 40 feet and they hit it because the other dude was up 7 or something like that. That makes the game significantly more trash, and I can't forgive that, bro. And 2K18 and 25 has some of the same problems, but after playing 18 and 25 one after another, I think 25 has the worst gameplay. 2K18 is at least consistent with this stupidity. Like after a while, you know what to stay away.
This is my thing with 2K25, bro. Like I can try out the same jump shot. I shoot that bitch the same exact way every time, bro. 1 minute I'm green and the next minute I can't throw a penny in the fucking ocean. I can't throw a golf ball in an open lake, nigga. Why is it like that on 2K25? Can we go back to 2K16, 17 days, bro? The shit used to be so simple back
from
then.
Because you know what's gonna happen. In 25, they out here finding new ways every day to surprise me of how trash this game is. But anyways, the first L goes to 25. At number 2, we got the My Career Story. My career story for 2K18 was pretty decent to me, even though it didn't really make any sense. I don't know how you go from playing street ball with randoms to playing in the NBA. But anyways, the story wasn't bad at all, and the cutscenes were actually funny. The only thing is, they unfortunately had B Fresh in there. But if you look past that, everything else was good. 2K21's story wasn't bad either. It was a normal high school, college, NBA story, and you even got to take a trip to Snow Bunny Heaven. 2K25, however, doesn't really have a story. Like, they have the whole Heart of a Dynasty thing, but that's only like 4 games, and there's nothing really special about it. Like, it's got a game or two of when you and your...
I remember Freak from 2K16. Nigga, that My Career shit had me playing that bitch. I'm talking about I'm glued to the screen playing that motherfucker, and that's My Career. Bro, 2K25, I have not played a lick of My Career the whole fucking year. I don't think I played one My Career game. Not one, nigga. I skipped straight past that shit. Get me to the park, get me to the wreck, nigga. Bro, like that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like they don't put no effort into this game no more. I don't know. They just got money hungry or something, bro.
Manager played together in high school, a FIBA game, and an open gym with Austin Reeves. And that's it. That's the story. So I think it's obvious who lost this round. Out of all of these story modes, 18's my favorite because it's funny. 21 tried to be like a drama, but man, I don't know how I feel about that. At number 3, we got the builder. 18's builder was really simple. All you had to do was choose your height and weight and play styles and you were good to go. 21 was the first freeform builder where you could for the most part do whatever you wanted. And 25 is the more restrictive version of 21's builder. I think we can all agree this is a no-brainer that 18 lost this round. Not saying that 18 had a bad builder, but compared to 21 and 25, I don't think it's really fair. It was a different time, a more simpler time. But out of these 3 games, it does give the least amount of variety, so I'm giving this L to 18.
I like the simple
Next up, we got the park and the rep system. The neighborhood in 2K18 was extreme.
Cause bro, nowadays with the builder, and I know I keep pausing the video. If you don't like me pausing the video, then nigga, get the fuck off the vid. But bro, when you got all these different attribute names, you got a 2-way inside the arc, slashing, rebounding, glass cleaner, and all this bullshit, like all these different type of names, bro. Like, that shit just make the game so watered down, man.
It meant to me, I'm not gonna lie. It just felt like it lacked color and personality, but I don't hate it. I just think it was mid. Like, the neighborhood was cool for the time because I guess we didn't really have nothing like that, but it wasn't really nothing crazy. One thing I remember that was crazy is you had to pay for haircuts in that game. That was trash. I think it was like $250 per haircut, bro. Imagine taxing us off of haircuts, bro. That's crazy. 2K21 City was the first city we ever had, and it was huge. And though we thought it would be cool, it ended up being way too much. Like, the thought of it was cool, like having a big city that you could just like explore and walk around in or whatever, but we don't hop on 2K to explore the city. We hop on 2K to hoop. If I want to go explore a city, I could go play GTA or something. And 25's park is basically the medium of those two. It's a pretty reasonable size. They're not really wasting space like they were in 21. Every spot kind of has some purpose to it. Out of all these, I'm actually gonna go with 2K21 being the worst part because it really was too much. Like, we didn't need a GTA map to hoop. Like, it looks better than 18, but 18's made more sense and it was easier to navigate. As far as the rep system, 18 had the road to 99, 21 had the rookie to legend rep system, and 25 has the rookie to top 10. I'm gonna give this L to 25 because only 10 people can be the top rep, and I feel like hitting legend pretty much doesn't matter anymore. In my opinion, the rookie to legend is the best rep system 2K ever had.
I'm gonna give y'all the real shit, bro. The reason that the rep shit don't mean nothing, bro, because it's one, it take too fucking long to get the reps, bro. Like, to rep up, to get to the actual rep that you can actually mean something, it take too fucking long, and then the rewards is not shit, bro. Like, the rewards is ass, bro. Everybody got a mascot. That shit don't mean nothing no more. Everybody got, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it, like, this, the rewards is ass, and it just take too fucking long to get
hitting
there,
legend
bro.
Was fire. Even hitting 99 was fire, but like top 10, it's looked at different. It doesn't have no aura, and I don't know. I feel like people just don't really care if you're top 10 on 2K. Like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't hold the weight that it used to if you were like a legend or something. So it only makes sense that 25 gets his L. I'm not gonna lie. And number 5, we got the community. So in 2K18, the community pretty much all agreed that the game was absolute butt juice and hated it, but people were still playing playing it, and it's where a lot of content creators got their start or began to blow up. But as a whole, the community wasn't rocking with 18 at all, and people still have a strong hatred for this game, calling it the worst 2K of all time almost a decade after its release. 2K21 was a pretty mid-year in the community. Nothing special really happened. Even though the game was trash, we were still kinda in lockdown, so we were gonna play it regardless. But this is when some of the big content creators started leaving the community to do other content. And 2K25 in its current state has people saying the game sucks, it's the worst 2K of all time, and they'll never buy the game again. And even though a lot of people are capping,
no damn well you buying that shit, nigga. I'm buying that motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie. As trash as the game is, bro, we buying that shit again, bro. And I hate that they even got us in this type of chokehold to where we just gotta buy the game. But like, bro, we don't have no other hoop games. Like, if niggas trying to hoop, what other game are you gonna play, bro? You gonna play 2K, bro. So it's like, as trash as the game is, bro, niggas is still buying that shit game. It's unfortunate, but that's just how it is.
There's going to be a good amount of people who will not buy 2K again because it's getting bad. The community feels dry, there's no excitement, and everyone's getting tired of 2K putting out mediocre projects. So unfortunately, I have to give 2K25 another L. And when you look at the score, it does look like 2K25 is in fact the worst 2K of all time. And look, I'm not saying that just because it's the newest one and it's pissing me off now. I actually looked into it, and though it's not the worst in every category, it is the worst overall. And if you know me, you know I hate 21 and 18. Especially 21. I think whoever developed those games should be living in a box like Squidward. So it's not like I was fiending to put these two over 25, because to be honest, I don't hate 25 that much. Like, it's trash, but it's kind of whatever to me. But when you look at it in its entirety, 2K25 is actually the worst 2K of all time. With all that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down.
I just hate the fucking shooting and the fact that I feel scammed, because one player I make is he hooping this day, and the next day he ass. You know what I'm saying? And then lagging out. I don't know, bro. It's a lot of shit that 2K got to fix, bro. I just hope 2K26 come on with it, bro, because I'm sick of this bullshit. Let me know what y'all think down below, though, man. It's your boy Prophet. We gone, man. Here we go.